Isak's Liverpool move stalls while Man United and Newcastle fight for Benjamin Sesko. Chelsea are looking to offload uh, Jackson. They're looking to offload Joe Felix to Al Nazir, almost done. And Chelsea announced that Ajax Cape Town, not Ajax Cape Town, what am I thinking of? Ajax Amsterdam defender Hot. Welcome to the Soccer Huddle. This is your boy Mojere. Wait, just an under guy discussing the beautiful game, discussing Quilliam out. And today we are back with the latest transfer news of the EPL and everything else that concerns the transfers around the world. So we start off with Man United and Newcastle fight for Benjamin Sesko. We know Arsenal were looking for him in the beginning of the transfer, and they ended up going for Gyökeres. So the fight is on. Man United have officially now laid or sent a bid of about 75 plus 10, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty much almost the same amount as Regiling Rasmus Gayon. And for a 22-year-old, like as much as Sesko has been playing, he's only just 10, 22 or 23. 22, yes. So this is the stats. So Newcastle Namanyaka Eketike, and then Liverpool came and swapped. And remember, I did a video how Liverpool are threatening Newcastle with that Eketike signing, or referring ISAK, or we go for Eketike. And they said ISAK is not for sale. Liverpool went in and got Eketike. Now, new developments. ISAK wants to leave Newcastle, and his destination is Merseyside. So now, Newcastle are stuck with the problem now. They're looking for a striker. Now they're going for Sesko. Sesko says, sorry, Man United are in for him, and he would prefer a move to the Old Trafford Giants instead of going to the St. James's Park. So, like, what's happening with Newcastle? I think we're all excited for Newcastle. They've got the Champions League. They're the richest club. Not one of them. They're the richest club in the EPL in terms of their owners. They've secured Champions League. When the transfer market started, they signed Ilanga. We're like, that's a good move. Ilanga, Gordon, and ISAK as the front three, Eketike as a bench option. Newcastle were now starting to look like a real challenge for the top four, even for the league. And it just went sour from there, because like they were looking for Gui, he rejected them, and the deal is still on. They're looking to go for a second round. They were looking for Eketike, he said no. They were looking for James Trafford, he went to Manchester City. They were looking for Joe Pedro, he went to Chelsea. But there's a lot of players that have turned down the chance to go for Newcastle, and I don't know what's happening with Eddie Howe's team. But anyway, so yeah, so they like to Liverpool, guys. We can give it ISAK. 120 or 110 million bid was rejected initially. They're like, we're gonna give it to you, but we must look for a replacement. And they went to Benjamin Sesko, and because no one was looking at him, Arsenal was just pulled out because they already signed Gyökeres. They're like, let's go to Sesko. This might be our striker for the season. Then Man United came in as well. So it's a tug of war. Newcastle, Batendile, there are 80 plus add-ons. My team Man United getting on me. They're like, okay, you guys send 8. Naromo for 75. So 75 plus 8 from Man United. Oh, what is this now? Guys, what's happening? How? Equipment, yeah, no. Liverpool. Let's look up a. So they're like, nah, Rosanda 75. Okay, Man United. Oh, you're talking nonsense about us. Guys, I'm leading up. We will send 75. So that's how we'll see how this one pans. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think Sesko will sign for? Is it Man United? My boys from Old Trafford. Oh, is he gonna be wearing the stripes, the black and white stripes of St. James's Park, Newcastle? So here's another thing: if Newcastle don't land Sesko, or Man United don't land Sesko, apparently Watkins is in the market. Oli Watkins, 18 goals scored last season, is in the market. Yenale Emery, go Villa Parkwa Abasa Utwana. So he's in the market. He's looking to move the 29-year-old. As an option for Man United. I think Villa need about 40. But besides that, what's going on with Villa? I haven't had any signings they've made. I haven't had like Halang. They've lost Duran. Rashford has gone back for his loan. They said they can't afford it. Asensio, I think, also should go back to PSG. I'll have to check that. I'll let you know. So what's happening with Villa? it doesn't look like a team Eloring wants to go back into the top four. They're not making signings. They're not like, are they good enough? Does Emery think he's got the team that will fight for the top four or even win him the Europa League? Like, I don't know, Villa fans, if you're in the comment section, let us know what's happening. Why are you guys not looking to add players or personnel in your team? But yeah, Oli Watkins is available. So either Man United or Newcastle, if Basagre Sesko. Villa, I think Watkins would be for me would be a great option. He's Premier League proven. 2 seasons he's been scoring plus minus 15 goals and had goal attributes plus minus 20 goals plus assists in the league. So I would say go for him. So we move on to Newcastle as well. They've signed Ramsdale. He's going to fight for that number one position with Nick Pope. But it's an interesting because both of them, the England's goalkeepers, and there's a World Cup next season. So it's going to be interesting who's going to be number one and who's going to the World Cup, because I would thought maybe Ramsdale would maybe look to go to other teams like Bob Brentford, but obviously they've signed Okele. But look for other teams that he knows he can secure that number one t-shirt in the team. But he went to Newcastle, where Pope has already established himself in that position. But if you look at him last season and the year before that, he had a spell of bad injuries that have kept me out. Maybe that's what Newcastle are looking for someone to come in when Pope is not available, or maybe they're thinking Pope is injury prone for some reason. But yeah, we'll see how that pans out. An interesting one. Let me know. Fans are already calling for ISAK, not ISAK. Yokerezo's head. One money for 45 minutes in the friendly space against us. And I'm like, guys, what is this now? Now you're judging people on 45 minutes play. But obviously it's rival teams, man. It's Benta and be like, yeah, I saw a post where Sporting said no take backs and no refunds. Anyways, Karas, I love you guys. So yeah, it's official. Luis Diaz has signed for Bayern Munich. He's a Bayern Munich player. He'll be earning 220k per week from his 73,000 a week from Liverpool. So it's a step up for Luis Diaz. I think the Bundesliga will have him. Mark Rashford as well has moved to Barcelona. He's already scored his first goal. So yeah, this has the potential to be one of the greatest EPL seasons to come. We are 2 weeks away from the start of it, where we see Liverpool playing and defending their title on the Friday night match. So yeah, let me know what you think as well. Did I miss any signings? And let me know. What do you think of your team, guys? Is your team ready? Are you happy with the signings that you've made? And what is your expectations? When I'm speaking about expectations, I'm talking about really reality expectations. Do not come here and say, Man United, I'm expecting them to win the league. Come on, guys. Come on. Anyways, on a sad note, Kim Sung, after 10 years in the EPL, after 10 years at Tottenham Hotspur, leaves Spurs to join LAFC. Like, he's been a great asset to the EPL, and I think we are all gonna miss him. But Mengwaha Ile, and he feels that he needs a new challenge. And I think it was a good farewell that they did in the game. Yeah, one that played against Newcastle and Tottenham in Seoul. If I'm saying it right, in South Korea, where North Korea or South Korea. They made a tribute for Mirela the Tunnel, obviously, to go and wish him all the best in MLS next season. Utla Dalale with the likes of Messi as his opponent, Suarez, and his teammate is Hugo Lloris. Until we meet again, there's a video coming up as well. The PSL is back, the MTN 8. We saw it play out, and we've got our fixtures for the semi-finals. We'll speak about that on the next video. So like, share, comment. Arnyeke Zaka, like again. Until we meet again.